Welcome back. The countdown continues 10 days until the games get going in Italy. As Team USA prepares to take on the world, for sliding athletes, that means months of training in a small town right here in New York State.
Yeah, one that's very familiar with Olympic glory. We're talking about Lake Placid. And this morning we take you inside the Mount Van Hoevenberg Olympic training site.
2030 will be 100 years of sliding at Mount Van Hoevenberg.
It was the spring of 1930. Lake Placid was getting ready to host the 1932 Winter Olympics. Part of the preparations included designing and building the original 1.5 mile, 26 curved track, which followed the contours of the north slope of the mountain.
I think one of the magic things about that history is that it actually opened on Christmas Day in 1930. So
wow.
That's kind of special. And today it's the second oldest sliding center in the world.
And still a hotbed of activity. Though they compete in winter sports, sliding athletes at all levels train year-round at Mount Van Hoevenberg with an indoor sprint track and the only indoor refrigerated bobsled and skeleton push track in the entire country. This venue is a hub for youth athletes, the national teams, and teams from around the world, especially those nations that don't have their own sliding tracks.
It's significant. We have U.S. bobsled and skeleton athletes training here year-round. We also see tons of other international teams. All summer, the indoor push track was being utilized by teams from all around the world.
And it has continued to evolve. In 1979, the entire 1 mile track was reconstructed with concrete and refrigeration for the 1980 Winter Olympics. In 2000, the track was replaced by a new 1 mile combined bobsled, luge, and skeleton track. And in 2019, they began a major venue overhaul, investing $104 million from the state into the Olympic complex in preparation for the 2023 World University Games. This new centralized lodge and public building was built as part of the project.
Having a world-class luge facility in Lake Placid is absolutely critical. In addition to this facility, we also have our start training facility in Lake Placid and the Olympic Training Center. So if you're an Olympic athlete training for luge, Lake Placid is the place to be.
And thousands of athletes train and compete here every year, and not only in sliding sports.
This is the Nordic side, really. So we've got 55 kilometers worth of cross-country ski trails here around near Biathlon Stadium.
While many other former Olympic venues have become memories, Lake Placid has remained an active hub for training, competition, and tourism. The venue's 55,000 square foot Mountain Pass Lodge anchors a 4-season hub connecting visitors to trails, that new Biathlon Stadium, indoor climbing, public sliding experiences, and the Cliffside Coaster, North America's longest mountain coaster.
Yeah, the sports change, the athletes change, the technology changes, the expectations change. So, we have to change along with those things. And, the upgrades, help keep us at that world-class level.
Yes, this is a place where the Olympic spirit still rings true.